Numbers are constantly around us. You look at the time, you see speed limits, metrics, dashboards, followers, subscribers, and other countless numbers. I know right now you're thinking, but wait, he didn't mention money. Many people get caught up in numbers. They want to maximize their money, they want to maximize their investments, they want to have a house, they want to have a summer house, they want to have a cottage, a vacation house, and whatever other things that they want. But why do you need all of those things? The way I look at it, the more moving parts that you have in your life, the more of an opportunity something can go wrong. So let's imagine you had 4 houses. That's 4 separate bills for house insurance and also 4 separate houses that you have to clean and upkeep. Now let's imagine that you had 3 cars. Again, same concept. 3 car notes, 3 sets of insurance, 3 sets of summer and winter tires, 3 different oil changes. You get the point. People put money on such a pedestal and they spend their whole life striving for more and more. And then when they pass away, it gets distributed amongst their relatives, and sometimes the relatives even fight over it. One thing I always found interesting was a thing called the Giving Pledge, established by Bill Gates and Warren Buffett back in 2010. The Giving Pledge is a campaign to encourage extremely wealthy people to contribute a majority of their wealth to philanthropic causes. As of May 2019, the pledge has more than 204 signatories, either individual or couples from 22 countries. Most of them are billionaires, and their pledge totals over $500 billion. The organization's stated goal is to inspire wealthy people of the world to give at least half of their net worth to philanthropy, either during their lifetime or upon their death. I'm not a person to show off anyway. I'd like to purchase a house someday, but I do in fact live in Toronto, so we'll have to see how that goes. And even to this day, I still take the bus. I don't have a car right now because at this point in my life, I feel like that's another expense that I'd have to deal with that I don't necessarily want to right now. For example, let's take something that a lot of people love and it could get them into a lot of financial trouble. Gambling. Gambling doesn't really, do anything for me. It doesn't get me excited. Winning money doesn't get me excited. You go to gamble to throw away money to hopefully win more money that you don't need. That doesn't really make any sense to me. I use this example all the time. People go to medical school for 15 years of their life to be a doctor just so they can make 150 grand a year. And I highly disagree with that. If you want to be a doctor and you want to help people, then, more power to you. I 100% agree and I 100% support you. You should not be a doctor just for the money. Don't wait for the weekend to do what you want. Look, I get it. You come home from work or you come home from school and you're tired. You want to relax, you want to watch a movie, you want to unwind, you want to read, you want to do, whatever you want to do besides work. But at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, you have one life to live. I think the problem that we have in today's society is that people don't listen to themselves. They don't take a job because they like it. They take a job because it pays them more. I think you should do what makes you happy, and if money comes, money comes. But you should not take a job because, I'm gonna make this dollar amount. It should be, I wanna help people because it makes me feel good and it fulfills me. And I think that at the end of the day, that should be the goal. The goal should be, I wanna help people and I wanna do what I'm passionate about. It should not be, can I acquire enough assets to buy a gold-plated Tesla? It's unnecessary, you don't need it, and you can't take it with you when you ultimately pass away.
Cut.
What?
Yep.
Okay. Yep, I'll tell him right now. Alright. King Tut just called. He said that he is in fact driving his gold Tesla. So yeah. Get out. I know it's hard to not be affected by the facade of North America in terms of brands and fashion and clothes and cars and all these things, but I think at the end of the day, to me it's all just fiction. I know it's very infectious, but just be yourself. There's so many people trying to buy things just to keep up with, certain brands and have a certain status and all that kind of stuff. But one piece of advice that I found really useful is don't go broke trying to look rich. I think we have to do a better job of teaching younger generations and even ourselves about how important being happy is. It's very undervalued in the world today for reasons that I don't know. I really don't understand staying at a job that pays you 80 grand when you could go take another job that pays you 55 and you could actually be happy. It's scary to me that people would rather hate their lives for 8 hours a day and make more money over choosing to love their day and making less. There's 24 hours in one day. You sleep 8 of those hours. The other 8 you're at work, and the other 8 are just leisure time. So you're trying to tell me that you would rather hate a third of your day just to make more money? You're trying to tell me you rather hate a third of your life to just make more money? We have to do a better job of teaching younger generations the importance of happiness. You know how many times somebody would tell me this person got this car, or this guy bought a house, or this person got this job, and I say, okay, you know what? That's good for them, but I really don't care. If they love their job and it allows them to, get those things, then that's good. I don't want things. I want experiences. I want to bring value to other people's lives. I don't want my kids to say, oh, their dad made a lot of money. I want my kids to say that my dad left a positive impact on the world and on other people's lives. There's 0 people that are going to come to your funeral and say that you drove a nice Tesla. Nobody's going to say that you had a nice house. When we had a memorial for my mom, not a single soul came up to me and said, oh, she had nice shoes, or oh, she had a sick phone. No, they told me that how my mom was always happy and how she impacted their lives and their kids' lives positively. And that's what I want to happen for me. When I inevitably pass away, I want people to come up to my kids, or I want people to come up to my wife and say how I helped them or how I left a positive mark on their life. I want to leave a legacy of people being proud of me. So to contradict the title of this video, I am chasing numbers, but the number that I'm chasing is the number of days in my life that I did something positive for somebody, or I did something positive for the world. And as always, thanks for watching.